For decades, the name Jack Benny has been synonymous with sharp wit, impeccable timing, and a famously frugal comedic persona. But recently, his legacy has taken a dramatic new turn, when researchers were granted permission to open a long-sealed vault belonging to the legendary entertainer. They expected to find routine archives, old scripts, props, maybe a few personal letters. Instead, what they discovered has stunned historians and fans alike, revealing a deeper, more complex side of Jack Benny than the public ever truly understood. The vault, located in a secure storage facility maintained since Benny's passing, had reportedly been untouched for more than half a century. Inside, researchers found an extraordinary collection of items that painted a completely different picture of the man known for joking about his eternal age of 39 and his infamous penny-pinching habits. One of the most surprising discoveries was a meticulously organized series of journals spanning decades of his career. These handwritten entries offered rare insight into his thoughts about fame, responsibility, and the weight of being one of America's most beloved comedians. Far from the light-hearted performer seen on radio and television, the journals revealed a man who took his craft very seriously and often struggled with the pressure to remain consistently funny. Alongside the journals were hundreds of unreleased comedy sketches, many of which were written in Benny's own hand. According to the research team, several of these sketches showcased a boldness and experimental humor that Benny never brought to the public stage. Some were considered too ahead of their time, while others revealed a surprisingly self-aware, almost philosophical sense of comedy. Scholars now believe that Benny was far more innovative than he was given credit for, choosing to maintain a familiar stage persona, while privately exploring new comedic frontiers. But the biggest shock came from a section of the vault dedicated entirely to personal correspondence. Letters from other iconic entertainers such as George Burns, Lucille Ball, and Bob Hope revealed Benny's role as a behind-the-scenes mentor. Many young performers had written to him for advice, and Benny had responded with warmth, encouragement, and detailed guidance. This private generosity stood in stark contrast to his famously stingy on-screen character. These letters have rewritten much of what historians believed about Benny's relationships in show business, showing just how deeply he cared about nurturing emerging talent. Another unexpected discovery was a collection of charitable documents. Although Benny rarely publicized his philanthropy, the papers show that he donated substantial sums to hospitals, scholarship programs, and struggling theatrical performers. Much of this giving was done anonymously, suggesting that Benny preferred to contribute quietly rather than seek recognition. Among the artifacts were